Hey guys, Wrestling Rambles 89 back again today with another reaction video. This time I'll be talking about, reacting to I should say, saying Cold, talking about the Ultimate Warrior's promos. Obviously they're pretty infamous, and not just for his rage and ranting, but also the way he would make up words that only made sense to him. So coming from Austin now, knowing what an amazing promo he was and the gift of the gab he had, I'm curious to see what he has to say about fellow wrestling legend on the mic. So without wasting any more time, let's get started.
You know, back in the day, I guess there was heat between WWE and Warrior, and they made that DVD called The Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior.
Self-destruction.
And it kind of painted him in not the greatest light.
Sure.
And some of the guys were, kind of making fun of his promos. I was always a fan of his promos because, your promo is designed to, either build your character, build yourself, run over an opponent, or sell tickets, whatever.
Absolutely.
But man, to me, when I heard Warrior promos, I can't say they all made sense to me, or filling up the rocket ships, all this other stuff. But it made me believe in, dude, I'm a lot older than you.
Yeah.
But I got it. I used to go to the Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas when I was playing football for North Texas State University. I lived in Denton. That's 30 miles away. I used to work on a freight dock down there, driving forklifts and loading and unloading trucks.
Yeah.
Friday nights, I'd drive down there with my football buddies, drink beer, throw shit at the wrestlers. Saturday mornings, I'd be there by myself watching television tapings.
Yeah.
Dingo Warrior was coming through.
Yes.
So I saw him way back in. Of course, I remember him and Sting with the Blade Runners.
Yeah.
Down there, I guess it was with Bill Watts and also with Jarrett down in USWA.
Yeah.
So, when I saw, Ultimate Warrior, when he got up there to the big time, cutting those promos, I was a fan of them just because they furthered my belief or allowed me to suspend my disbelief as far as the character of the Ultimate Warrior. So, and in that match, I was thinking, oh man, they're never going to replace Hogan. And I don't think, Warrior did.
Sure.
But it was an interesting matchup, and it was two guys who were more character-driven than they were action-driven within the ring. And that's with respect to Hogan, because he can work his ass off.
Oh, yeah.
Crowd psychology, etc.
Yeah.
He's not going to do the whirly gigs, all this crazy stuff, but he knows crowd psychology.
Yeah.
But he does.
My point is, I always appreciated Warriors promos as much as Hogan, because Hogan was a master at the promo as well.
For
Probably,
sure.
A very high-level master.
Makes more sense.
Yeah. Well, did you ever watch Hogan stuff in Japan at all? Back in the 80s and mid 90s?
I probably haven't seen as much as you, but I mean, a whole different ball of wax over there.
It's like a whole different Hulk Hogan.
Yes,
he has this match with Great Muta in '93, and I think he was technically the WWF champion at the time, so he was doing a couple Japan shots. He does an Enziguri. Now, Enziguris are pretty commonplace these days, but to see Hulk Hogan do an Enziguri,
so it seems more like he's talking about more of the Ultimate Warrior character rather than his promos, so I guess they're kind of the same thing. Warrior's promos were absolutely insane, but I can completely understand Austin's point in the fact that even though they made no sense, somehow you believed that to Warrior they made sense, so you kind of bought into it, just that high infectious energy of his, which is why he became so popular, even though he wasn't a very good wrestler. To get respect like that from Stone Cold, you must have been doing something right. So, I guess, props to Warrior for that. I was hoping Austin would go more in depth. A lot of people have criticised his promos, but even people who like them usually go a bit more in depth. But I suppose there wasn't much more he could have said, really. But just a quick reaction video here today. Thanks for watching as always. Like, subscribe, and click the notifications bell if you haven't already, so you never miss an upload. I upload every day. This is Wrestling Rambles 89, signing off.